Hi everyone, Ajit here. In a world where enterprise software products are fighting for attention, how do you stand out? Today I'm going to show you how to exploit the most overlooked goldmine in tech, your hidden product differentiators. Not the ones that are top of the line, but the ones that you're probably missing. Every software company has unique capabilities buried in their product that customers never see. I'm going to show you how to bring them to the surface and turn them into positioning power. And as I often say, pricing is not pricing. Pricing is first and foremost positioning. What is the competitive reality? The enterprise software market is crowded by products that seem interchangeable to buyers. When buyers can't tell the difference, what happens? They choose based on price, and you end up competing in a race to the bottom. I've seen this pattern play out hundreds of times. The companies that win do not compete on price, they compete on unique value and differentiation. I often feel sad when I speak to founders, even successful founders, that start a conversation about their pricing strategy, and in their calls with me, they say, my competitor is doing X, so I might be thinking about doing X as well. In that moment, they've forgotten everything that they're doing to win. They've forgotten all of their differentiator, all of the positioning. Suddenly, when it comes to designing pricing, their mind wipes out and it's like they never built anything special in the first place. So, really? You're just the same as your competitor? You're admitting you're not different? It's not the case. The solution is what is called marketecture, a powerful combination of marketing and architecture that showcases your product's underlying technical superiority. Marketecture isn't just a fancy diagram, it's the business view of your system's architecture that exposes technical differentiation. Every product has an iceberg problem. Customers only see what's above the waterline, the most visible features. The real differentiators, your scale advantages, performance capabilities, architectural uniqueness, are all hidden beneath the surface. These hidden elements are exactly what will justify premium pricing if you only communicate them properly. So, an example, if you're processing more data points than competitors, handling greater geographic scale, using superior algorithmic approaches, they have quantifiable value for customers. These advantages translate into certain outcomes. One of the most powerful architecture moves is that you can reposition a tool to a more larger platform with wider applications. When you have a well structured architecture, you can articulate value across an entire ecosystem rather than just a narrow use case. When you position as a platform, you command premium pricing, you open up new market segments, and you change how you compete. Here is a real world example. Consider a fraud detection platform that was initially perceived as just another payment security tool. By creating a proper architecture, a company highlighted that their segment of one profile engine was able to process trillions of data points about different transactions and peoples. They treated these customers as individuals rather as broad cohorts. That allowed for greater fraud detection. This delivered higher accuracy with fewer false positives. The result, they went from competing on features to selling a platform that banks, merchants, and payment processors all needed. And they found the largest payment processors with the biggest amount of volume that their competitors could not get. So, here is how they were able to elevate technical capabilities, talk and communicate about them, and expose those differentiation for greater pricing power. What was the narrative transformation? Earlier, they would say our software uses machine learning to find payment anomalies. Later on, that says our platform processes individual specific transaction histories at trillion event scale, detecting fraud with 95% greater accuracy while reducing false positive by 60%. Our technology runs the plumbing of the biggest payment processors in the world. Therefore, your X use case is something we can do, but we can also do Y and Z. You should install us as a key capability in your company, not just as a tool. Same product, totally different value proposition, completely different price points. Once the architecture is established, you can expand beyond your initial market segment. The underlying technology that makes your product superior is often agnostic. It can be applied across multiple verticals and use cases. Instead of being boxed into a specific domain, you can articulate value across an entire ecosystem of potential customers. Here's where it gets really powerful. When you clearly articulate your architecture to analyst firms, you can actually shape how they evaluate your entire category. If you can get Gartner or Forrester to adopt your architectural approach as the gold standard, suddenly competitors have to satisfy more criteria to compete, while your product is the basis by which that framework was created. This is how market leaders are made. They don't just react to the market, they set the tables. The ROI of good architecture is immediate and measurable. When you effectively communicate your architectural advantages, you can command premium pricing, sign multi-million dollar deals, expand beyond your initial market, and bring stronger competitive moats. Companies that master this approach consistently outperform competitors. Conclusion: the companies that win aren't those with marginally better features. They are ones that effectively communicate the fundamental advantages, be it technical or architectural. Your product already has differentiators worth millions, but I bet they're hidden just beneath the surface. If your conversation starts with, I'll do what my competitor is doing, you're not going to be looking beneath the surface. Your job isn't to build more features. Your job is to capture the full monetary value of what you've already built by bringing those hidden differentiators to light. Thank you. This is Ajit Ghuman from Monetizely. Please follow and subscribe to our channel. We also have a book, Price to Scale, second edition. You can find it on Amazon. And we really try to up-level pricing, teach it. We have a course on the topic, and we also consult. So it was great to be with you today, and thank you.